What a lovely day to have some fishing on the beach. I have returned. What? Oh. Come on. Some notice next time would be good. Have you at least figured out what's going on? Unfortunately not. But there is something very important you must know. Okay. Hit me with it. First of all, have you noticed anything wrong with this world? Any sort of hint to what might be happening here? Oh, it's a portal. My scans were suggesting that it was leaking some sort of energy. No, nothing. Nothing at all. A very long time ago, before the kingdom of Erencore was built, there was another power in charge of the land. They ruled with fear, and no one would dare oppose them. Their leader, known only as the Keeper of the Blade, had such control over every living thing, including the dragon you and your friends managed to defeat. The Keeper wielded a sword, said to have been forged in the creation of this world. Wars raged to take control of this weapon that is rumoured to have special abilities, but none were successful. When you had rediscovered the kingdom of Erencore, and your wealth started to grow faster than anyone had seen before, along with the death of his dragon, it angered the Keeper, and thus he took everything you had away from you. Okay, all of this has happened before, and in another world. It's nothing to do with what's going on here. So why is this important to tell me this now? When I returned to the other world, the Keeper was looking for you. He believes that you stole this sword from him. I need to know, did you take it? What? No! I didn't even know there was a sword, or a keeper, or any of this. I've got nothing to do with it. Oh. What do you mean? Oh. Somehow, whatever happened to you has happened to him. Wait, so you're saying... Yes, I'm sorry. There's nothing I could do about it. He is here now. I don't know where, and I don't know how. But if he believes that you are the one who stole the sword, then you are in danger. I will do what I can to find it, but in the meantime, if you find anything strange in this world, you must let me know. Otherwise, I don't know what can happen. And be careful. He is out there somewhere, looking for you. Right, okay then. I was having a nice enjoyable time fishing on the beach, but now what am I supposed to do? Damn swords, keepers, magic. What's wrong with having a nice time on the beach? Hello, hello! Welcome back once again. And I'm on a hill with a lot of animals. And I mean a lot of animals. I just walked up here, there wasn't anything here, and then all of a sudden, they all spawned in. And this is clearly where all the chickens are hiding. Because, look at them! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's loads of chickens. There's loads of chickens. Might as well pick up some of the eggs while we're here. Have some of those. Thank you very much. So today, we have a couple of things that we need to build. We have a couple of things that we need to sort out. Our diamond situation is nowhere near what we had last season. This is now all we've got. This 52 diamonds. It's not bad for having a few weeks on the server. So we haven't actually got a shop or anything yet. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to go and have a look and see if we've actually sold anything in our nether shop. And there we go. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. A whole 18 diamonds. Excellent. While we're here, we may as well decide to remove everything from these chests and barrels, because we have a stall, so we can move everything over to the stall. Goodbye. Bye-bye. And you as well. Oh no, I haven't got enough room in my inventory. Oops. We'll put some of you in here. Hello. Go back and pick our stuff up. Hello again. And now we go and put it in our stall. Haha. They have no idea I'm here. Now we can put in books. And we've got Fortune 3. Woo! I thought it was opening on its own. Have a diamond. And we mark these up. And we've already made a sale. And we're going to sell possibly golden carrots as well. I think I'm going to put all the books into one thing because I've got a few more books I want to sell, along with golden carrots, XP bottles, and a few other things. But now we've got a stall, we can actually start to sell stuff, and we can kind of improve on our diamond situation. I did go out and buy another beacon, but it was cheap, so I could. We do have 2 tridents that I found as well. Wonder how much they're worth. So now back over in the main base, we did do a little bit of work inside here. I did this while on a stream a couple weeks ago, and we can't quite decide which was best. The blue glass, the clear glass, or the iron bars. So I put a bit of a mix of 3, and I'm thinking the blue because it matches kind of the blue accent we've got along the side of the building. So I may do the rest of this again, and I think I will continue doing the interior of all of these things on a stream as well. So we won't bother doing those in these videos, we'll just do the main outside of the buildings. Speaking of which, we have changed very slightly. This has now got another little step in it going across here. I may have to move that up a little bit or change that because this building here is only going to be 1 or 2 stories high. I've changed the shape of it ever so slightly. It's now a big like L shape compared to the other side, which is still this elongated rectangle here. I also lit up the whole area because it was spawning like crazy. Another completely crazy thing, pretty much a double mob spawner. We have a zombie spawner and we have a spider spawner. At some point I'll make these into a proper mob spawner of sorts and XP grinder. And we should get lots of rotten flesh and we'll get lots of string, which will be good to trade with our villagers as well and get more XP. But this is the first time I've ever actually seen 2 spawners this close to each other. So we've got 2 here, these 2 little dots in these 2 sections. There is also another one just over here. So 3 spawners all in this area, which I don't know how rare that is, but it must be quite rare. We have a plan for today. We have a plan for what we need to build. We need to finish building this in here because we need to start putting together some sort of research facility. We made a bit of progress inside here having the inside, but what we need is somewhere where we can consolidate all of the data from our end portal, which is starting to get more and more every single day. And at this point, I think we could probably start to design and make our own portal to another dimension, which will be awesome because then we can go back home. Or do we want to go back home? I kind of like it here. I think we should stay. But we do need a portal because I miss my elytra and we need to go back and get it. Maybe we can collect some other stuff from the old world as well. I think that sounds like a plan. We need to build this building so we can actually start to put together some of the research, put the data together and build our own portal. I've got a lot of supplies, I've got a lot of resources to get this thing done in one big build. So let's speed things up and let's build a research facility. Surprisingly, that took a lot longer than that one. It's a lot smaller, but it took a lot longer. And yet it doesn't actually look anything like it did at the end of that time lapse. That's because the next bit of footage that I did corrupted, unfortunately, but I can show you around it right now. So all I've decided to do is kind of give it a bit more detail. So I've given it this thing here, which gives it a bit more of a 3D effect and stops the walls all just being completely plain and flat. It's similar to what I've done over there with the blue. I was going to do it with blue, but I thought it might be a little bit too much blue. I've got some pipes coming out the wall here going into the ground. We've got a nice big aerial here. We've got a bit of blue on it to give it some colour. The back is still pretty boring. The back of both of them is really, really boring at the moment. They're quite flat. There's not much going on in there. But inside here, we've got so much room. It's only going to be a 1 or 2 story building, so the rooms are going to be nice and big and open, which is good. We may have to make the hallway thing here a bit bigger. It's a bit small as it is, but it'll do. It'll do for now. There was a few more things that I wanted to do to it, but I decided not to, and I'm going to keep a lot more stuff for another video, like more smaller details around the whole site. I was thinking in here somewhere there's going to be a bit of a very small building. The other thing that's changed is this corner here. In the video it was a kind of half circle, but it didn't look right. I didn't like it, so I decided to merge it in with the rest of the building, and it does look a little bit better now. So it's been about 24 hours since the beginning of this video where we had the stool open, and we have already made quite a few diamonds from it, so things have gone well. I decided to stock it up with a load more books, golden carrots and XP bottles, which all sold out immediately, as well as some god tools, which we have made sales. 52 diamonds so far, up with the rest, and we're nearly at 2 stacks of diamonds, and I think we should go and have a quick look, see if we've made any more sales. But before we leave here, I have bought a load of sea lanterns over the past few weeks, of which will go into this base as well. I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to do that in the meantime. Hopefully kind of put it and implement it somewhere, maybe into this building thing here, maybe into this big tower. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure it out. I'll find a way of getting them in there. But let's go see if we've made any more sales. So a lot of the stalls have already been approved, so shops are appearing as we speak. Have we made any sales? Oh, we made a couple of diamonds there. None of those have sold. No more tools have sold. Oh, 2 more. 2 more diamonds for the collection. We can't complain at that, can we? We can't say that that's a bad thing. I know in the last episode we did say we were probably going to be building a shop, but we don't have time this episode to do that, because we need to wait another week until our stall has been approved to then get a shop plot and build that. So that'll probably be in the next episode. But in the meantime, I'll continue lighting up my base. I'll continue putting a little bit of lighting in place and trying to see what... Giant pig! I thought that was an actual pig standing on the hill. It is a giant pig. And again, thank you very much for watching today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know if you did. If you didn't and you have any suggestions, let me know as well. But that is it for today, so until the next one, bye bye!